Senator Davey.
Thank you very much. Look, everyone knows I'm incredibly I'm not a very sporty person, but my children were gymnasts. They would, however, have no hope of competing against the Prime Minister's ability to backflip, forward somersault and then finish with a triple pike without breaking a sweat. That's what we've seen here. We saw the Nature Positive Bill go through the lower house with the support of the Teals, community independents apparently, they like being called today, and with the Greens in the lower house. We saw it listed in the Senate for debate. Then we saw it withdrawn from the listings. And then we saw it brought back to be debated this week. And I was asked last week, when I was doing a TV interview, I was asked, what is the opposition's position on this? Has the opposition changed their mind? And I said at the time, the only person that I'm aware of who's changed their mind on bringing this bill forward again for debate is the Prime Minister. And lo and behold, he's changed his mind again. Now, when it was listed last year, we heard from the Premier of Western Australia his opposition to the bill, that calling out the immense damage this legislation would have on the state's mining-based economy. And make no mistake, Western Australia would not be the only state impacted, but at least their Premier is honest enough to have called it out. But the new year must have been a really good one for the Prime Minister, because he forgot that he withdrew the bill last year and it appeared on our notice paper again. To bring back this bill was a slap in the face for Western Australia, showed that Western Australia have been held in total contempt by this government. And I want to commend Mayor Davies, the National candidate for the seat of Bullwinkle, for her tireless work in not only calling out this bill and the damage it would do for Western Australia, but also this government's appalling live sheep export ban. But since it was relisted, the phones over the weekend must have been burning between Western Australia and the Lodge, because over the weekend the Prime Minister has yet again shelved this bill. And we hear today and we see a motion from Senator Chisholm that they will withdraw this bill discharge it from the notice paper. And yet they're not supporting this motion. And you know why they're not supporting this motion? Because this motion also asks for a guarantee that the legislation as it stands will not be returned to Parliament. And the Labor Party will not make that guarantee, because the Labor Party want to leave the door open to do another dirty deal with the Greens, to make an alignment with the Teals or community independents or whatever you want to call them, that if they are voted into a position where they can form a minority government, they will do dirty deals with the Greens and the Teals and reintroduce this appalling bill, irrespective of the impact on the people of Western Australia, the economy of Western Australia, on the economy of Queensland, and indeed of the economy of New South Wales, where there are also large-scale mining applications in for things like critical minerals, which we need if we're going to, see a net zero future. This government doesn't want to close the door of opportunity on a Green-Teal minority deal. And that's what we are facing. That is why the Labor Party are opposing this motion that in all other aspects they support, because they know that they cannot get this bill through before any election. So they're willing to discharge it from the notice paper, but they're not willing to commit to not bringing back this bad bill that does nothing to improve our environmental laws, does everything to balloon the size of the bureaucracy by even more, and to duplicate state agencies that are already in existence, that are already there to do the job this bill is proposing a new bureaucracy to do. Thank you.